Okay, so some of you with questions how to do the math, make sure you're logged in to Google Classroom under your name. You want to check your picture here, make sure it's you. If not, you're going to need to click on the one that is you. Go to the sixth grade math. You'll need to go to Classworks and then look at current homework. A lot of people are having questions about how to answer these. So graphing inequalities, click that one, open it up. Okay, it's a little small, so you might need to resize it if you click the plus and click it maybe once. I don't know if I would click it twice. It might be too much. And then make sure you go back onto your arrow. Otherwise, it's going to be too big. And let me just show you what happens if it gets too big. If it gets too big like this and you can't get it back down, you click this down arrow and maybe go to 100%. That's a good size so that you can see each question that you're working on, okay? So to answer these, make sure you're back on the arrow, the select tool. And I've already done number one for you. X is greater than or equal to 4. Since it has the underline on here, you want this one. This shows that it's equal to 4 and it's also greater than 4. So double click on this. It brings up a text box and you can type answer in there, or you can type X's, put your picture. I don't care, as long as I know that that is your answer, okay? Then when you are done with that one, go to the next one, and there's a box for each of these. So whichever one you think is the right answer, you just click on, okay? Once you've done that and you've answered them all, then you want to click, you should have at the top, turn in. I believe it's a green box up here. Click that and it will turn it back into Google Classroom for me so that I can get your grade and record your grade. If not, you can always share it with me. Just click share, type in R Renfro at chester139.com, and it'll be sent to me. Now that's for the first page. For the second page, this page was just for fun. If you want to do it for extra credit, you can do that. You'll have to print it out to color it in. This one is not anything that I need to collect from you, though. If you do it for extra credit, you might send me a picture of it. You can always text that to me, send it to me. Okay, so that's it for this one. Then you close that when you're done. After you've turned it in, it will show up over here saying that it's completed. If not, if you did not turn it in, it's going to say it's missing and you need to do that. The next one you click on has notes. So click on the notes and read through these notes because it tells you how to do the assignment. It tells you that the area of a square or a rectangle is base times height or length times width. So you're going to do the side times the side, length times width, 12 times 20, or this one. All the sides on a square equal, so it's going to be 6 times 6, which is 36. Okay, so then you go back and then you answer the worksheet. And you're going to do the same thing on the worksheet. You might want to make it bigger again. I don't know why they're all showing up small on mine. I don't know if it is on yours or not. I like 100%, so I think I'm just going to go to that. Okay, so again, you want to work the problem. So we're doing 12 times 12 for this, which is 144 inches squared. And I've typed that answer in for you already. Whoops, I'm still on that. So go back to 100%. Make sure you click on that arrow so that you can get into it, okay? So when you click that, that takes you into that box and you could type there. Same thing with this one. There's a text box, double click, and then you can type, okay? When you're done with this worksheet, again, you want to turn in or share if you don't have the turn in button, and then close that and go to the next one. And the next one is area of triangles. You're going to have the same thing. You have notes for that. Click your notes, read through those. Triangles are a little bit different. You have half of the base, here the bottom, times the height. So on this one, here's the base, here's the height. This is a side. You don't need the sides for this. And the reason it's half times the base times height is that it is half of a square. If you go up, this would be half of a square. So we're only finding half of the area, okay? So a triangle is half of the area of the square. So there's a couple problems here to work. You only need 4 times 3, which is 12, and then half of that, which is 6, okay? Same thing here. This is 20 times 8, and then you want half of that, which is 80. So then you go back, go to your worksheet. I'm going to make it 100% again so I can see it better. Make sure I click on my arrow. This one has answers in it for some reason. It looks like somebody did not, oh no, somebody didn't make a copy of it. Okay, so I'll have to look at that. You do 1/2 of 32 times 28 and double click and put your answer in there. This one, I believe you actually have to go up and say, file, make a copy. And then you want to say entire presentation because it's one slide, then work that and then turn that in. Okay. And then when you get done with that, close it. And then on Monday, you'll get 3 more. Okay. If you have any late homework, you want to go down to old homework and work on those. And that's it for today.